Shalom to the nation of Israel. This is Barzal coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone and to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. This lesson is going to be a quick one, but an important one nonetheless. It's going to be titled, People Smile When They Are Not Happy, right? And the more, or I should say the most important people I'm referring to, well, you can say Israel, right? Because if you have an eye to see, you can see the Israelites. They're not happy, right? They're in mourning, right? And we're going to touch on that very quickly. But most importantly, the hopeful elect are not happy. But yes, they're happy at the same time. We're not happy. They're not happy because we're in this kingdom, right? We're still in this kingdom, but we're happy also because we know it's also coming to an end very soon. So it's like a mixture of emotions. But this place is wicked, right? So we're angry all the time while we're here. Because this place needs to go down, like yesterday. Proverbs 14:13, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, right? So you can laugh and still be in sorrow, right? Your mind in sorrow, you're sad, but you're laughing. Right? And if someone didn't know you, they would think everything's good. But really, everything's not good. You're really going through it. A lot of things are happening, and you would never know the wiser unless they actually told you, right? And the end of that mirth is heaviness. So at the end of that mirth, that laughter is heaviness, because then you're laughing, ha 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 ha, everything's good, and after you're just going through it, you're sitting by yourself, you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, right? And the people of the world are stuck in the heaviness part. They go through this because everyone goes through this process. You laughter, heart is sorrowful, but and the mirth is heaviness. For the people of the world, it's heaviness. For us, it's joy, because we can see that this place is coming to an end and we're almost out of here. We still go through the laughter of the heart, because we're still upset and sorrowful that we're still here in this place, right? That we're still here in this wicked kingdom, but we don't stay in that because, it sucks. We're still here, but we're almost out of here. We're almost out of here, right? Because we have hope. We have hope. Everyone else outside of the truth in the world, they don't have hope. It's just, there is no hope for them. You're 2/3, you're going to be destroyed. You're one of the nations, other nations, you're going to be destroyed. If you're Edomite, you're going to be destroyed. There is no hope for them. Their hope is this kingdom, which is going to be destroyed. And they can see it. So this scripture, you see them laughing, ha, 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 everything's great. But they're going through it in their own lives. Okay? So now we're going to go to Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than go to the house of feasting, right? For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart, to his mind, right? So it's better to go to the house of mourning, where people are actually mourning. They're actually dealing with their problems, than the house of feasting, where people are just kind of like enjoying, everything's great, laughing, drinking, right? Because at the end of the day, those people are. The people that are dealing more with the reality are the people that are mourning, because they're dealing with that loss that happened, whatever it is that they're mourning for. People that are feasters, they're kind of in the moment. Their emotions are great. They're not really taking in things outside of the moment. It's hard to do that, right? For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Okay. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Slock. I'm going to read that again. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart, the mind, is made better. So it's actually there we go. So sorrow is better than laughter. So it's actually better to be sorrowful about something that happened to you than to laugh about it. And when it says laugh, it doesn't mean like laugh it off. Like, when you can laugh at your own pain, that's good because that means you're over it. You went through the part of sorrow and you laughed about it. But like not going to the part of sorrow and just laughing straight first when that thing happens, you're not dealing with the situation, right? So there is a process to deal with things, right? But it says sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. So going through that sadness and that mourning, right? That sorrow, your mind is made better because you're actually dealing with your emotions, right? You're not laughing it off, shrugging it off, sweeping it under the rug. You're dealing with it. And only the elect are doing this, right? The hopeful elect. Hopeful elect are constantly doing this because they're constantly going through it. The Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, is constantly putting them through the fire. So things are constantly happening to them. And they're going through this process with their emotions, constantly, every single day, every single second of the day, every day there's always something that's trying them, especially emotionally, right? Because it's making you stronger and it's forcing you or causing you to gain more control of your emotions, which you're going to need because when things get crazy out here, you have to be able to control your emotions because control your emotions will cause you to not be hasty in certain situations, right? But it all comes from even to deal with your emotions properly, right? So sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Yeah, so fools are the ones that are always joking. Like you can see it right now, right? People are playing around, having fun, going on vacations, partying, right? Meanwhile, all this stuff is going on. They're not they're trying to ignore it. They're trying to say, no, let's have fun. Let's just enjoy the moment. Let's have a good time. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having, after your work week, after you've gone through it, whatever, taking the time to relax a little bit, so to speak. But, you don't want to stay in that state of mind, right? Because everything's about balance too. If you have an opportunity to take a break in the sense of, not taking a break from the truth, but taking a break for yourself, maybe, drinking some wine or maybe hanging out with the brothers, right? Maybe going even to the beach for a day or something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But like constantly being in a state of partying, fun, let's do this, let's do that. You're avoiding the reality. That's a form of like laughing, right? You're not being sorrowful. You're not dealing with what's going on, right? So the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. And the wise are the ones that are mourning, which are the elect, the hopeful elect. They're mourning right now because of what's happening, right? People that are wise are angry right now. And people that are foolish are happy, partying. They're in that state of mirth, right? But if that makes sense, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. Yeah. So it's better to hear the rebuke of the wise. So if someone rebukes you, say you're in a sorrowful state, someone rebukes you, I would personally rather hear that. Like, something happened, now I'm sorrowful, and someone rebukes me because of what happened, not obtain more wisdom, right? It actually helps me mentally to deal with the problem, the sorrow that I'm dealing with this situation that's happened, right? Then someone coming and, kind of just being foolish, saying, oh, let's have fun. Don't turn that frown upside down, that type of spirit, right? Because you can't it's good to, you don't want to stay in that state also of being sorrowful, but you need to deal with it, right? You need to deal with it and understand why this is happening, why you're in this state, what you did wrong, how to correct yourself so it doesn't happen again, and, moving forward. Then go and, have some fun, so to speak. You want to call it fun, but relax, enjoy yourself a little bit. because everything's about balance, you know. And I read here, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, right? And this is going to switch. It's funny because this is going to switch because as we get closer to the end, as we are getting closer to the end, right now, it's actually happening right now. The wise are actually starting to be in the house of, I wouldn't say mirth, but in the house of joy, you know, because we're almost at the end. We can see that we're almost out of here. And the fools are switching to go, are turning into the house of mourning, right? Because things are getting worse, and things are going to get worse. And as soon as things get worse, it's going to be a switch. Fools are going to be in the house of mourning, and the wise are going to be in the house of mirth, so to speak, right? Because they're being joyful. They're like, yeah, we're almost out of here. You know, now they're going to bring the MOTB, right? And we know what that means when they bring MOTB. Once that prophecy comes in, that's it. Things are going to speed up fast, and we're out of here. You know, Yahweh Rataza, that we are part of that number, right? Verse 6, for as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of a fool. This is also vanity. Yeah. Like someone that's just like a foolish person that's just gone through a serious event and they're just laughing about it, right? And they just missed the whole message of, you know, why that happened. You know, they just missed everything. They're just laughing and then they just go through their day. They didn't obtain any knowledge, wisdom, or understanding from that scenario, right? Because they're vain. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And right now, yeah, the elect, the hopeful elect are mad because we're oppressed right now. Israel's oppressed. Israel's a nation's oppressed. Israelites are mad. That even the ones that are constantly mad, because Israelites even are not constantly in that state of anger. It's like, you know, it comes and it goes. Right? The ones that are constantly mad are the wise men, which is the elect, the hopeful elect, because they understand, they can see everything that's happening. So they're constantly angry because this place is wicked. So we're not, me personally, I don't like this place. This place is wicked. So I'm constantly angry. There's always things that piss me off about this place, this society, right? Esau, the way he's doing, everything about it angers me. There's always something that angers me, you know, because it's wicked. But, you know, we have hope, you know. This place is wicked, man. You shouldn't be happy to be in this place. You should be angry. Like you should be wanting for this place to go down like yesterday. Right? The last one is Ecclesiasticus 7. Oh, slack. Ecclesiasticus 7. We're going to go to Ecclesiasticus 21 and 20. Ecclesiasticus 21 and 20. A fool lifted up his voice with laughter, but a wise man does scarce smile a little. Right? So a fool will lift up his voice with laughter. He's laughing, ha ha, he, woo hoo hoo. You know, like he's gone through something evil just happened to him, and he's laughing. Right? He's just laughing about it. No anger, no nothing, no sorrow, just laughing. All right. But a wise man does scarce smile a little, because a wise man is angry, like we just read. Right? We just read here. Surely oppression make a wise man mad. Right? So if he's mad, right here, but a wise man does scarce smile a little. So he's gonna smile. He's not gonna smile that much. He's mad. He's being oppressed. He's being oppressed. So he's gonna be, you know, he's not going to be in the best mood all the time, or he's at least not going to show that he's in the best mood. Right? So that's it on that. Point has been made. Right? We're almost out of here. And, you know, don't get caught up with all the BS, you know, partying, going on vacations. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Right? Because those are just distractions. People are trying to distract themselves from what's happening, because they're in sorrow, they're in mourning. You know, the world is mourning, so they're trying to find ways to distract themselves, which it makes sense too, because I mean their spirits are weak, So they can't deal with what's going on. So it's like, oh, I want to go party. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. Right. Right. It is what it is. And those are the people that are going to take the MOTB. Right. The elect are standing strong and dealing with the situation, constantly going through the fire, constantly being tried, constantly being refined, over and over again, constantly going through it, living the life of Job over and over again. Right. That's why they're strong. That's why their spirits are different than everyone else's, because they're the first fruits. Anyways, hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom.